All right, solving equations with variables on both sides. What you have to do is, the way I look at this, get all numbers on one side and variables on the other. So notice I didn't say which side you had to move them to. Okay, you can move them to any side you want to move them to. I normally move them to the side that has the more x's, and then I'll get rid of the numbers. But that's completely up to you. So if I'm looking at this equation, 4x has more x's than 2x. So I'm going to move all my variables over here, which means I have to move all my numbers over there. So again, draw my line down the middle. So I'm going to move the 2x over. Since it's a positive 2x, I subtract 2x. That means there's a 5 equals 4x minus 2x is 2x minus 9. Okay, now move all my numbers to the other side. So that means that's a negative 9. So I'm going to add 9. 14 equals 2x. 2 is being multiplied by x. The opposite of multiplication is division. 14 divided by 2 is 7. 7 equals x. So that's solving equations with variables on both sides. Sometimes you might be in an ordeal where you have to combine like terms first. So your equation might look like this. Okay. No, let's throw a little pizzazz in there. Let's say that's my equation. Draw your line down the middle. First of all, let's simplify each side first. That means I need to distribute the negative 2. So I have 3x minus 2x, negative 2 and 1 make negative 2, equals 5x plus 3. Not a whole lot we can do on the other side right now. Combine like terms on the same side. 3x minus 2x, x minus 2 equals 5x plus 3. Now, get all your variables on one side, get all your numbers on the other. So 5x is more than x, so I'm going to move it this way. Subtract x. And understand this is like a 1x. So if I take 5 and subtract 1x, I'm left with 4x plus 3. Over here, I still have the negative 2. Do the opposite of this. So opposite of adding 3 is subtracting 3. So negative 5 equals 4x. Now to get the x by itself, I have to divide by 4. Negative 5 over 4 does not simplify, so I'll leave it like that. If you want to put negative 1.25, that's fine. But that's the way that you would do a problem like that. Now, they're going to talk about something called identities. Okay? Identities. Identities is a fancy word for meaning same thing on each side. So for example, let's say that I have 2x minus 7 equals 2 times x minus 1 minus 5. All right? That way you can see it straight maybe. So this side, there's not a whole lot I can do with, so I'm just going to leave it alone, 2x minus 7. Over here on the other side, let's distribute our 2. So I get 2x minus 2 and then minus 5. Combine like terms. Negative 2 minus 5 is negative 7. Now they're the same on both sides, so these are identities. That's all that it means to be an identity, is that they're the same exact thing on each side. Okay? All right. I think that's all you need to know to do solving equations on both sides. Remember your rules. Okay? If you're moving across the equal sign, change signs or do the opposite. So if it's multiplication, divide. If it's dividing, multiply. But if it's on the same side, just do the operation. Combine like terms. Okay? Good luck. Go for it. Let me know if you have any questions.